Hi folks, this week on Big on Wine we feature a sumptuous, sensational Syrah from northern Chile's Limari Valley, coming right up. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Big on Wine, the show that brings you news, clues and reviews about, yes, everything in the world of wine. And hey, if you're new here, why not consider subscribing by hitting that button down in the bottom right hand corner of your screens. Now, my wine of the week for this week is indeed from northern Chile, and we're not talking Andes, closer to the Atacama where this one comes from. It's this one here. It's Tabali Reserva Especial Syrah, and the vintage is 2013. And this wine comes in for a price of just under €15 a bottle where I am. Okay, now this comes from a place called Tabali in the north of Chile. And Tabali is situated about 40 kilometers inland from the Pacific. Now, in northern Chile, it's an area which is extremely dry, very, very little rainfall, and so they have to use irrigation here in order to get the grapes to thrive. Now, Tabali is also assisted by the fact that there is a cool mist which comes up the river Limari and helps to keep the grapes moist and also slightly cooler. Now, just to give you an indication of how far north in Chile, if this was the northern hemisphere, then we'd be talking about a vineyard roughly on the same latitude as Egypt or Iraq. So you can see that's pretty damn hot and dry. Okay, now this is a single variety wine. This is made from Syrah grapes or Shiraz. And of course, this is the big grape of the Rhone Valley. Also, of course, very, very popular and does well in Australia. It's a big wine, it's 14% alcohol, and as we can see visually, this is a very, very dense colour, a kind of a violet, purple, reddish brown. It's an interesting colour, many shades in there, a kind of a reddish brown is how I would see it, in fact. In the nose, this is a wine that is communicating immediately dark berries, loads of dark berries. So very, very giving in the nose. I'm getting blackberry and black currant in here, and maybe also just a touch of plum as well. So very, very attractive aromas of dark berries there. Okay, let's try this in the mouth. First impressions in the mouth are of good young acids. This wine is 4 years old, roughly. Got a nice acid to it. It's earthy, as you would expect, given the colour and given the intensity of the berries there. So this is an earthy wine. It's been in oak, so there's a little bit of oak there as well, which is discernible. But I think the overwhelming or the overriding flavour here is of those berries, dried fruit, maybe just a little bit leathery as well. So a very, very nicely balanced and very varied number of tastes in this wine. Tannins, yes, there is a certain degree of tannin in there, but it's nicely balanced. It's not too prominent. It's all in good order, as I would say. Now, in terms of the finish, this leaves a long, sharpish, peppery, blackberry-like taste in the mouth, with perhaps just at the back even a little touch of chocolate there. So very, very pleasant indeed. Now, what kind of food are we going to be serving along with our Tabali Reserva here? Well, I think, you know, this is a wine that could cope with pretty much any kind of red meat. So how about a medium rare beefsteak would be very nice with the Tabali. Lamb chops immediately spring to mind. I think this is an excellent wine to go with lamb, but it would also cope, I think, very nicely with duck, and also naturally with grilled food of pretty much any sort and salty cheeses. So let's bring you the heads up on this wine here. We're talking about a robust, powerful, flavor-packed red wine, single variety, Syrah, from northern Chile. It's excellent value, in my opinion, at under €15 a bottle where I am. The serving temperature here should be around the 18-19 degree mark. Tabali Especial Syrah 2013. I'm going to give this wine 4 stars plus out of 5. Okay folks, many thanks for watching this week's video and the little introduction to the Tabali Reserva Especial. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up. And hey, why not subscribe by hitting that big red button up there in the top left-hand corner of your screens. I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week, but until then, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care of each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.